Assalamu alaikum, my name is Abrar and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today you are going to learn with me a very important part of your CSS essay writing, that is thesis statement. So many students are confused about what thesis statement is and why it is important and where it should be placed and what is the length of thesis statement. So today your all confusion about thesis statement is going to be removed. If you watch my video till the end, I guarantee you, inshallah, you will be able to write the thesis statement. Thesis statement is a part of your introduction that is 1 or 2 sentences long and gives the whole idea about your essay to the reader. Means in this small part, you show the whole picture of your essay to your examiner. So why it is important? Try to understand the importance of thesis statement by this example. Just imagine your whole essay as a tree and the thesis statement is a trunk of that tree and all the paragraphs are the branches of that tree that are directly linked to the trunk of the tree. And remember, the stronger the trunk, the stronger the tree. And in the same way, the stronger your thesis statement is, the more powerful and well structured your essay will be. And the roots of that tree are in your head. So I mean to say that before you draw that tree on the paper, so you need to draw that tree in your head. Imagine that tree in your head before putting it into the paper. And first you need to think about the trunk of the tree. So you could draw a strong tree. So if you are not understanding what I mean to say, stay connected, watch my video till the end, because I have told you practically how each paragraph, like a branch of a tree, is connected to the thesis statement, that is the trunk of the tree. So if we talk about the length of thesis statement, it should be 1 or 2 sentences long and it should produce the whole picture, the main idea of your essay. It shouldn't be unclear and you don't need to add too much detail in thesis statement. Keep it clear, simple and understandable to your examiner. So if we talk about the place of thesis statement, so many students, they ask about where it should be written. So remember one thing, that it can be written at the bottom of your introduction paragraph. Means the last part of your introduction paragraph. Or it can be written as well at the top of your introduction. So placing it at the top or at the bottom makes no difference, but you should keep in your mind the coherence and cohesion of your paragraph. It should not be unclear, it should not be disturbed. So if you are still confused about the thesis statement, don't worry, go next and watch the video till the end, because I have told you practically how the paragraphs are constructed according to the thesis statement. Now let's understand thesis statement practically, what it is and how to write a good and balanced thesis statement. So remember one thing always, to write good and balanced thesis statement, the very first and foremost thing is to you to understand the main idea, the main theme of your essay topic. So here in this topic you can see social media, a boon or a bane for a society. So here in this topic, you need to understand what is the theme and what is the main idea of the topic. Do not blindly start criticizing or supporting social media by just focusing over the term social media, because here you need to understand what is the main theme of the topic, what is the main idea of the topic. So the main idea of this topic is social media is a boon, mean useful, or a bane, mean harmful for a society. So the main theme of this topic is the impacts of social media on society. So you have to match the main theme with your thesis statement to tell your examiner that you have understood the topic, rather blindly starting sporting or criticizing social media, just focusing over the term social media. Understanding of the main idea or the main theme of your essay topic is very important, because your thesis statement is a direct reply to the essay topic that gives the idea to your examiner that you have completely understood the topic. So here, if you check this balanced and good thesis statement example, so here you can see social media has transformed the way we connect and communicate. So this is the positive side of social media. So I have replied to the very first part of the statement, essay statement upon. And the next part is it must be used with responsibility and digital awareness to prevent its negative impacts on. So in this part, I have told that the negative impacts of the social media can be prevented if the social media is used wisely. So this thesis statement is actually a direct reply to the main theme of the essay topic. Now let's look at the bad example of thesis statement. So here is the bad example of thesis statement sent by a student. The topic is social media, a boon or a bane for society. And the thesis statement is social media is very powerful nowadays. So instead of writing about the impacts of social media, instead of replying the part of the essay topic, he actually started from what social media actually is. And people use it for many purposes like chatting, watching videos, and sharing photos. So the main theme of the topic is the impacts of social media on society. And he actually wrote the features of social media. So this sort of thesis statement gives an idea to the examiner that you haven't understood the topic properly. So this sort of bad example of thesis statement gives an idea to your examiner that you haven't understood the main theme of the topic, and you just blindly started writing over the topic. As I have told you, that thesis statement actually plays a role of trunk of a tree, and all the rest of the paragraphs of your essay would come of that trunk of tree. So if there is a problem in the trunk of tree, so every branch coming out of it would go wrong. So construct the thesis statement wisely. And in the next video, I will tell you how each paragraph would be connected to the thesis statement and how a thesis statement can be a trunk of the tree. Stay connected. Allah Hafiz.